Welcome to day 5. Over the past 4 days, we have worked deeply with the inner conditions of conflict, safety, emotions, identity, and relationship. Today, we look at where all of that inner work meets the outer world, so the moment of expression. Level 5 is all about communication, not techniques, not scripts, the quality of presence and authenticity we bring when we open our mouths. The book identifies the most common communication patterns during conflict. They are predictable, recognizable, and they all share one feature. They prioritize self-protection over genuine connection. Defensive communication, so justification, explanation, counterattack. That's not what I said. You're misunderstanding me. The goal is to prove myself blameless. It shuts down any real exchange. Aggressive communication, blame, attack, contempt. This one damages trust fast and usually confirms every fear the other person already had about this conversation. There's passive communication, so withdrawal, silence, the slow disappearance. This looks like peace, but accumulates unspoken resentment. And there's a fourth, which is perhaps the most sophisticated seeming, analytical communication. So intellectualizing, turning everything into an argument to be won rather than an experience to be shared. This one often has high emotional protection and zero genuine contact. Authentic expression is different. It speaks truthfully about your own experience without attacking the other person's dignity. It takes responsibility for how the communication lands, not just how it was intended. 3 shifts make the biggest difference in practice. From "you did this to me" to "here's how I experienced that." From "this is the truth" to "this is how it looks from where I'm standing." And from "you need to change" to "here's what I need, I'm open to exploring how." These are not just semantic changes, they are structural. They move communication from accusation to ownership, from demand to invitation, and from certainty to curiosity. Words do not merely describe reality, they help create it by directing attention, establishing frames, and defining what seems possible. Authentic expression is not only about words, it's embodied. When we disconnect from our physical experience and move entirely into our heads during a difficult conversation, our tone hardens, our listening shuts down, and our words land differently than we intend. A simple grounding practice before a difficult conversation, a few slow breaths, awareness of your feet on the floor, a moment of arriving, can change the quality of everything that follows. Not because it changes the words, but because it changes the quality of presence behind them. At the prevention level, the single most useful practice here is what I'd call the somatic check. Taking a moment before a difficult conversation to notice your own state. Am I regulated? Am I genuinely open to hearing something I might not want to hear? Or am I already in defensive or offensive mode? Here is what the book makes clear. Communication doesn't just reflect the quality of a relationship, it creates it. The same content delivered with warmth and genuine openness creates a fundamentally different relational experience than the same content delivered with guardedness or contempt. We often focus on what we're going to say. The more powerful question is, who am I being when I say that? Today's question, which communication pattern are you most prone to under stress? Defensive, aggressive, passive, or analytical? And what does it feel in your body just before you slip into that pattern? Today's practice, in one conversation today, try the I shift. Instead of "you always do this" or "this is clearly wrong," use "I notice" or "I feel" or what I'm needing is, and then you follow. It will feel slightly unnatural at first. That slight awkwardness is the sensation of a habit changing. Notice how the conversation responds. Not always dramatically, sometimes just a degree or two, but pay attention to that degree. Tomorrow, day 6, we enter more subtle territory. Level 6 is about intuition, the quiet inner signal that registered tension before it becomes visible. Most people completely dismiss it, so tomorrow we learn how to listen to it. Peace comes from within. See you tomorrow.